Well, as the sun goes down, the speeds go up. It's almost time to get underway for this shootout for the fastest time and the best possible grid position for tomorrow's race. Let's get on with it. It's qualifying for the Bahrain Grand Prix. With qualifying wrapped up now, we have our grid lineup for the big race tomorrow. Be sure to join us. Well, that wraps up qualifying, but don't worry, we'll be back tomorrow as we head into the Grand Prix. We're here again then at a circuit famous of And alongside me, a man, well...
Okay, let's have a comms check, please. Radio check.
Radio check.
After the points finished last race, let's aim to keep that momentum going. Okay, radio check. Radio check.
Radio check.
Alonso behind you now.
Sorry, mate.
Copy. Okay, DRS is now available. DRS now enabled. DRS enabled. window will be open in 7 laps time. Isaac. Okay, Russell's ahead. We don't want to let this hold us up too long, so do your best to get past and get on with the race. No need to worry about the tyre condition for now, everything's looking good. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 11.4 seconds. Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them. To your teammate behind, 11.6 seconds. They're on old mediums. They're currently 17th place. Time last lap, 1:35.6. Okay, you're within 1 second of the car ahead. Get ready to use DRS for the overtake. Oh, great stuff. You hit that target. Really good job. ahead of you. Russell behind. Okay, they're on old softs. Okay, their tyres are 7 laps old. Okay, we think they've got 2 stops remaining. 2 stops remaining. And the time last lap, 1 minute 35.9. We're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums. Liam's coming in for his stop now. Verstappen's ahead of you. Time last lap, 1:34.7. Okay, gap to the car ahead, 2.4 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. Their tyres are 8 laps old. Okay, we think they've got 2 stops remaining. 2 stops remaining. You're losing around 7/10 a lap at this pace. It's Verstappen ahead, and the time last lap, 1 minute 34.7. Okay, gap to the car in front, 2.1 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. Their tyres are 8 laps old. Okay, we think they've got 2 stops remaining. 2 stops remaining. You're losing around 7/10 a lap at this pace. Verstappen's ahead of you. Time last lap, 1:34.7. Okay, gap ahead, 2.2 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. Their tyres are 8 laps old. Okay, we think they've got 2 stops remaining. 2 stops remaining. You're losing around 7/10 a lap at this pace. You're in first position, front of the pack. Piastri's behind, and they've entered the pit lane. They're on fresh softs. Okay, your pit window opens next lap. You've got 20 laps left until the end. Box this lap, push hard on the in-lap.
Yeah.
Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap. Affirmative, medium tyres at the next stop. Okay, pit in this lap and remember the speed limit. We'll be penalised if we exceed it. Keep that in mind as you approach. You should be feeling the effects of some tyre wear soon, so stay on your toes. Okay, forget the targets for now. We've got to focus on the pit stop. Right, let's go, come on. That was a fantastic stop, faster than we were expecting. Okay, one stop to go, just one stop left in this strategy. That's Russell just ahead. Push for the position. Okay, they're on old softs. Their tyres are 2 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. And the time last lap, 1 minute 32.4. Okay, your pit window opens in 9 laps time. True position. They've pitted as well, so warm up your tyres and get down the road. No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving. Russell's ahead of you now. Time last lap, 1:33.2. And gap to the car in front, 3.8 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. We think they've got one more stop. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 13.0 seconds. Okay, Isaac, we've got some clear track in front of us and let's make the best of it. So please make this next one a very fast lap.
Copy.
Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 3.7 seconds. Yes, mate, we hit the target. Nice work. Okay, Russell's ahead. That's Russell just ahead. Push for the position. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 3.7 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. Their tyres are 5 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. And the time last lap, 1 minute 33.7. All right, you're falling back by 1/10 a lap. Russell's ahead of you now. Time last lap, 1:33.7. Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by, 3.9 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. Their tyres are 5 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. All right, you're falling back by 1/10 a lap. Liam is in the pit lane. Liam's in the pits now. Okay, Russell's ahead. And the time last lap, 1 minute 34.0. Okay, gap to the car ahead, 3.8 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. Their tyres are 6 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. All right, you're falling back by 1/10 a lap. Okay, gap to the car in front, 3.8 seconds. The car behind is dropping back by about 3/10 a lap. Well done. Copy that. That's Russell just ahead. Push for the position. Time last lap, 1:34.2. Okay, gap ahead, 4.0 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. Okay, their tyres are 7 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. All right, you're falling back by 1/10 a lap. ahead of you now. And gap to the car in front, 3.7 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. Their tyres are 8 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. And the time last lap, 1 minute 34.5. Okay, so you're gaining by 1/10 a lap. Okay, Russell's ahead. Time last lap, 1:34.5. Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 3.8 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. Their tyres are 8 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. Okay, so you're gaining by 1/10 a lap. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 4.0 seconds. That's Russell just ahead. Push for the position. And the time last lap, 1 minute 34.5. Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 4.0 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. Their tyres are 8 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. Okay, we're approaching the pit window. You're going to be on softs. Piastri's behind you now. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Norris just ahead. Push for the position. Okay, gap to the car ahead, 12.2 seconds. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Okay, they've done 10 laps on those tyres. We think they've got one more stop. Time last lap. Car behind you's just come in for the hard tyres. Car behind, running hard tyres. Gap to your teammate behind, 37.9 seconds. Okay, your pit window opens next lap. Okay, your pit window opens next lap. effect of some tyre wear soon, so stay on your toes. Okay, the pit window's open, so let's box this lap. Box this lap.
Copy.
Okay, roger that. Soft tyres at the next pit stop. Understood. Stopping this lap. Remember, box this lap. Keep an eye on your distance to the speed limit line as you approach and make sure you don't speed. Okay, we can take you this lap. Okay, off we go, back into the race. Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one. Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track. Russell's ahead of you now. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Their tyres are 3 laps old. And the time last lap, 1 minute 33.0. Okay, Russell's ahead. Time last lap, 1:33.0. Okay, gap to the car in front, 10.0 seconds. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Their tyres are 3 laps old. That's Russell just ahead. Push for the position. Okay, gap ahead, 9.7 seconds. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Okay, they've got 4 laps on their tyres. And the time last lap, 1 minute 33.0. 0.4 seconds. Liam's coming in for his stop now. Okay, so the current fastest lap, 1:32.4. Russell's ahead of you now, and gap to the car in front, 9.4 seconds. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Okay, they've got 4 laps on their tyres. Time last lap, 1 minute 33.0. There's not much between you and the car behind, just 2 seconds. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 43.4 seconds. Gap to your teammate behind, 43.4 seconds. They're on fresh softs. They're in 19th place. Okay, Isaac, your lap times are all over the place right now. We've got to have consistency. Come on, we can do better than this.
Okay.
And we're currently sat in 6th. The distance to the leader, 20.7 seconds. Okay, Russell's ahead. Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 9.3 seconds. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Gasly behind. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. All right, 6 laps to go now. I've got information on Albon for you. Okay, it looks like the problem's terminal. They're retiring the car. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 9.1 seconds. That's Russell just ahead. Push for the position. Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 9.1 seconds. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Their tyres are 6 laps old. And the time last lap, 1:33.5. And you're closing by 0.4 a lap. Keep it going. Green flag. Increasing the gap on the car behind by 0.5 a lap. P6, you got P6. Okay, gap to leader, 20.5 seconds. Russell's ahead of you now. Okay, gap to the car ahead, 9.4 seconds. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Gasly's behind you. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. 4 laps remaining. Okay, Russell's ahead. Okay, gap to the car in front, 9.6 seconds. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Okay, their tyres are 7 laps old. Time last lap, 1:33.2. Okay, you're dropping back by around 0.2 each lap. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 44.1 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. They're currently 16th. And the time last lap, 1:33.8. Should be feeling the effects of some tyre wear soon, so stay on your toes. Currently sat in 6th. Our gap to first place, 21.6 seconds. That's Russell just ahead. Push for the position. Okay, gap ahead, 11.5 seconds. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Gasly behind. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Your pit window is open. Pit window currently open. 2 laps left. Next time by will be your final lap. Gap to the car in front, 12.3 seconds. Nice work, you smashed it. Really good job on hitting that target, mate. Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home. Gasly's behind you. Time last lap, 1:34.4. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Okay, they've done 10 laps on those tyres. Race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
Oscar Piastri take a bow. What a performance, what a win.
Well, are we looking at a champion in waiting today, Crofty, with that kind of performance? They were driving with the kind of lack of pressure that you quite often see when a driver knows. They just know within themselves that that championship is within their reach.
It's time to bring out the bubbly and spray it around. It's our podium celebrations. They give out trophies for the winners. Today, they're Oscars. After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time out? Be sure to join us once again as we continue to bring you all the excitement of Formula One.